This is eXp Group Insights, hosted by Anthony Serafino, where global produce, innovation, and leadership connect to drive the future of supply and success.
Okay, welcome back, eXp Group Insights. Anthony Serafino, your host alongside, and familiar guest right next to me, Mario Diaz, Chief Financial Officer of eXp Group. Mario, welcome back to the show.
Excellent. Yeah, it's second time on the show, first time at a produce show.
Yeah,
so
first time at a produce show.
It's been amazing.
It has been amazing, right? And, you know, we get these every year at the IFPA show. Used to be called PMA Fresh Summit.
Okay.
I'll tell you a quick little story about that in a second. But one show a year, first one. You get one show, one first show only.
Yeah.
How's that experience been for you thus far?
It's been great. It's been an amazing, just an amazing experience overall.
Yep.
Bit overwhelming, but in a good way.
Talk about that.
It's nice seeing the ecosystem, the web of produce. Produce is a huge web that we're trying to obviously do our best job in, and it's fun seeing suppliers, customers, competition.
Yep.
Right. It's so much that's going on, and there's so many companies that trade with each other, and I'm seeing that it's so relationship based. And one of the pieces that we're seeing a lot, yes, we might trade with somebody weekly, but you get to see them at the show.
Yep.
And then it's a very, very warm reception.
Yep.
So I see how important relationship is becoming or not becoming, I'm seeing it firsthand.
I was going to say, I would actually argue that it's already been there. Exactly. I think we're just opening, or maybe you're just opening your eyes a little bit, being in the space, seeing it live, exactly what the produce space is all about in terms of people. But the ecosystem of produce is just fascinating when you see it, working with suppliers, working with shippers, getting everyone under the same roof together and communicating and whatnot. Look at this place. It's beautiful.
Buzzing. It's the energy is you can feel it. It's palpable. As soon as you walk into the building, you can see just the buzz, right? And everybody's walking around. Everybody's showcasing their companies. I see everybody in teams. We're rocking the
yes,
shirts.
The shirts, the team shirts look great.
But it's something that we're seeing across the board, right? And I love when I see somebody just come to our booth and ask, hey, I want to work with papaya. Who should I talk to?
Yeah.
Right? And then it's a team effort. We can see how, okay, we entertain them a little bit, and then we take them to the person that could help them. And it's kind of like a sport. It's a team sport. 100%.
It really is a team sport. And I think that's why I just love running an organization and a family organization, is because realistically, sure, it's owned by a family, but it's really a team sport. It's like a baseball team. I love baseball, so I'm always going to bring that analogy up. But it's really a team sport in the sense where everyone's got to pull their weight. You see so many different things come together, which is sourcing, which is logistics, the supply chain, understanding, you know, we had our shout out to Thermal Technologies. Thermal Technologies came by.
Ripening rooms, correct?
Yes, our ripening technology, our ripening infrastructure for Thermal Technology. We had David Byrne here, who is so amazing. He's based in New Jersey, but it's a South Carolina-based company in Blackwood, South Carolina. Amazing. But just seeing different people like that, stopping by our booth and realistically understanding, hey, what's going on this year? Any new plans? What has that been? And
that's another piece also that I want to add from the experience. You can see what people are working on. What are the new things? What's the new technologies that we're seeing? We passed by and we looked at some manufacturing equipment and some packaging piece, right? It kind of also motivates you to jump into different spaces in produce because you see what everybody else is doing. And obviously with our size and our growth, we are looking into these different initiatives, and it's nice to see them in firsthand.
You know, it's amazing when you have it all under one roof, too. I know we talked about the roof. No, it's not on fire, but it's nice to see that the industry is on fire, and
Absolutely.
I'm seeing it, right? You have the cardboard supplier, shout out International
There
Paper.
You go. Yep.
The ripening supplier, which you just talked about, the shipping provider, Seaboard Marine.
Yes.
Whether it's a multinational like a Chiquita, or a Dole, or a Del Monte, or a Fife's, they're all here, right? All the major players are here, and to get some face time with any of these suppliers are massive.
Absolutely, and from my world, I recognize all these names, right? I see them on paper, I see them on our P&L, I see on our vendor list and our supplier list. But it's nice to put a face with the company, also a brand with the company. I think everybody here is very proud of what they represent, and
Yep.
it's very brand centric, right? The produce industry, even though there's tons of people here, everybody is very well represented, and I can see just when conversations you walk by and say, "Hey, do you know this person from X company?" You know, and I've used you, I've used the other teammates, and I just ask a lot of questions because
Yep.
I just want to learn. And
Questions are good, right? Being
Absolutely.
inquisitive is always healthy for the soul, but now you're quantifying, seeing a kind of a face to what you see on a piece
Yeah.
of paper on the P&L. Mario obviously thinking very CFO, financially focused, as you should be, but it's nice to quantify that in a show-based perception to see it all come together.
Absolutely, 100%. And again, it always goes back to relationship, right? A lot of it is relationship based. When you're dealing with such a thick supply chain, you're literally partnering up in every move from farm to table.
Literally from farm to table, and we see that. So we were walking over to our show this morning. We're walking to our booth, I should say. And even when you're walking to your booth, you're getting pulled in 100 different directions.
Absolutely.
And people trying to get FaceTime with you, whether it's that supplier that you had a connection with 12 years ago, whether it's that shipping line that you no longer use, how can we get back into the
Exactly.
business? Or it's that that produce newsletter that you no longer advertise with and you want to get back into the business with.
Yep.
So there's so many different pieces and it all comes together. And this is what we missed during COVID,
Yep,
right? We missed
absolutely.
exactly the price of human interaction is invaluable. And I think that is the most important piece when we see it that come together. In person, culture, people. And I said this earlier when we had when I was speaking with Priscilla, and I told her, I was like, the produce industry is just driven by people.
100%.
So if you're now seeing that, and honestly, Mario, I don't feel that other industries are driven by people the way this industry is
No,
driven by.
this is a much more relationship based because there has to be a level of trust. It's less transactional,
Yeah.
and it's more relationship based. 100%.
And I think that's so important when we look at trust. I think that's the crux of every successful business is a trust in your team members, a trust in your partners, and how you can build that going forward.
Absolutely. And you did mention COVID. And I think COVID is also one of the pieces where we realize, yes, we can work remotely, we can work in our own silos, but the face-to-face is that much more valuable.
So much more valuable. And we were talking about this, I believe, yesterday over dinner, where we said, wow, we lost this a little bit. Those 2 years, whatever you want to say, where there were no conventions. Everyone's just parked on Zoom. It's not the same. You cannot build a relationship over, you want to keep a relationship moving,
Of course.
but you can't build it over Zoom. You can't build it over a video call. It's so important to gather people together. And now that we're fully out of that mix, 2025, we're in Anaheim, California, and you're seeing it all over the place now.
Absolutely.
Your first show, it's really
been great.
It's been great.
Yep.
What are you looking forward to more this evening?
Well, this evening, obviously the podcast,
Yeah.
seeing the buzz and seeing people come over and having some guests over, that's something that I'm looking forward to. And obviously seeing how everything wraps up.
Yeah, it's good. It's been nice to come out. It's all coming really, really together. We really wanted to bring Mario in. It's his first show. I think he loves it. Next year we'll be in Orlando, Florida.
Perfect, yep.
Maybe you'll bring the kids, bring the family for that.
Jump to Disney World, right?
That's really been what the
afterwards,
strategy has been with IFPA. They want to bring the kids together. They want to have Anaheim, Disneyland. They want to have Orlando, Disney World. It's just nice to always bring on a first-time attendee
Absolutely.
to the show. And, it's just been amazing, Mario. We never used to exhibit at these shows. Just to even be here, let alone in our 20th year anniversary, and seeing how much growth we've had. People are pulling us, congratulations on what you've done. And we're really just getting started. Is something I told that to Miguel. But it's been a good first show for you.
Absolutely, 1,000%.
Good first show for Mario Diaz. We'll bring you more content throughout the day. But I really wanted to have him on board to see what he thought about his first show in Anaheim, California. EXP Group Insights will be here all day long. Live from Anaheim, Anthony Serafino with you. We'll take you throughout the day. Take care.
This is EXP Group Insights, hosted by Anthony Serafino, where global produce, innovation, and leadership connect to drive the future of supply and success.